Sophia stood on the edge of the platform, staring at the two train tracks that stretched ahead of her. On one track was the life she knew, the safe and familiar path. On the other was the unknown, an opportunity that could change everything. But there was no time to think, she had only moments to decide. She glanced at her phone one last time, her heart racing as she read the text again, the opportunity of a lifetime. Join the team in New York. Start tomorrow. Say yes, and you'll never look back. Sophia had spent the last 5 years building a successful career in London. She had friends, a steady job, and a comfortable life. But New York? It had always been a dream. Ever since her childhood, she had imagined living in the bustling city, walking through Times Square, and working in one of the world's most exciting environments. This was the chance to make that dream come true. But there was a catch. It meant leaving behind everything. Her family. Her friends. The cozy flat she'd made her own. Most of all, it meant leaving Tom. Tom, her best friend, her confidant, the person she trusted more than anyone. They had been inseparable for years. The thought of leaving him behind was unbearable. But this was her moment, her chance to prove herself. Was she really going to turn it down for someone else? For a life that was comfortable but predictable? She had always believed in taking risks, in chasing dreams, but this was different. This wasn't just about her anymore. This was about what she was willing to sacrifice to grow. Sophia felt her pulse quicken as she glanced at the clock. The train to New York was leaving in 5 minutes. The platform around her buzzed with people making their own decisions, oblivious to the storm brewing inside her. Tom had always been supportive, telling her that she could do anything, that she should never settle. But now, knowing the pain it would cause him to see her leave, she wasn't so sure. The tears welled up in her eyes, but she wiped them away quickly, trying to focus. A soft voice interrupted her thoughts. "Sophia?" She turned, her heart sinking as she saw Tom walking toward her, his face etched with concern. "You're really going, aren't you?" he asked, his voice thick with emotion. Sophia nodded, unable to speak. The decision had already been made, but seeing him there, in front of her, made it all feel more real. Tom took her hand, his grip firm. "I want you to go. But don't forget that I'll always be here. I'm proud of you." With that, he pulled her into a tight hug. In that moment, Sophia understood. The hardest choices were not about the paths themselves, but about the people we choose to carry with us, even if it means leaving others behind. She stepped onto the train, the doors closing softly behind her. The tracks ahead were still uncertain, but for the first time, she felt a sense of peace. She had made the right choice, for her.